So hey guys, and welcome to another Retro Games for Cheaters with me, Supernautus. Today we're playing Run Saber, a 1993 Horisoft release for Atlus. This is a side-scrolling action game, very much in the vein of, well, gameplay-wise you'll see it's very much in the vein of Strider. But also has some elements of some other games like Valis, Psycho Dream, which is kind of like Valis, but more action-based. Essentially, this is a game where there are these three characters. They are like androids, I think. Well, they're called Run Sabers, and they have to hunt down one of their colleagues. Well, another one of them, which has escaped. And you'll see what I mean in a moment about how much it is like. We'll put it on hard, because it doesn't really make a great deal of difference. We're playing with infinite lives, infinite health, infinite special bombs. That's really all you need to know. This can be a two-player game. You've got two characters to choose from. I'm going to choose this one. His name is Alan, and her name is Sheena. There are 4 stages on the map at the beginning. There is actually a 5th stage, which we will get to eventually. The only downside to this game over something like Strider was that it's actually very short in comparison. But as you can see, certainly weapon-wise looks very similar. Movement-wise looks very similar. It's very much a Strider-style game. And yeah, move around. Much like you would have in the Strider series, particularly because of the weapons and the gripping every platform and surface. It's very much a good game. It's just a pity that it's as short as it is, as you'll find. Nice little flying kick there that we can do. Generally quite a nice game. And here we reach. Now in each stage there appear to be 3 or 4 bosses, not just one. So this is one of the first ones. It's going to launch out a green guy with like a rocket booster as a weapon. Also, I'm just going to mention the noises that our character makes. It sounds like it's a game about Jimmy Carr laughing. It honestly does. Listen. Ha 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 ha. It's a game about Jimmy Carr's laughter. An extra life, not that we need it. We don't need it at all. Yeah, so now we've got another boss, which is this random person that pops out of the wall. Last time I did this stage, we got a weapon upgrade. We didn't this time. Probably because I'm playing it on hard rather than regular. So now we have to fight on top of a jet. Some interesting ideas. It's a boss fight with a jet. Well, not with a jet, but on a jet, certainly. It's going to do a little loop for us. But then we can destroy that. Destroy this. That. And eventually we'll get a flying enemy who has decided to pop out of the cockpit. Now we have to be careful during this stage because once you've hit him so many times, the plane will flip. I say him, it's like a massive biological, I don't know, mess. It's a mess is what it is. But it's gone. And then we just jump off the plane, in the middle of the sky, just whoop! Hey, we could be 20,000 feet in the air, but apparently we're okay. Apparently we're okay. There we go. Stage 2. Stage 1 cleared. Stage 2, Tong City. They're doing a barbecue, and they've got tongs. This is where you buy your barbecue tongs in this world, obviously. A city entirely built around building barbecue tongs. Down we go. Got our little kick thing that we can use as we're dropping. This is a little bit annoying. Then we've got like weird statues shooting at us. Now this bit's kind of frustrating because you have to get past these. Infinite health helps here because obviously when you're hurt you flash and you can just walk right through it. There we go. Boss fight. He's decided he's going to head me off at the pass. He's going to head himself off, to be honest. Not concerned though, not a particularly difficult boss again. Well, when you've got infinite health at least. Let's use our special weapon just to level the playing field a little bit. And he's gone. Next. Bit of an extra life there that we don't need. And now we climb into a very dystopian sci-fi-esque city. And now this is actually the other Saber who has gone crazy and run away or whatever. So this is our former friend. I say friend, colleague. I don't know what you'd call him. And he disappears. You have to fight him a few times through the game. All that really does is gives me a bomb. There are actually weapon power upgrades which increase the range of my weapon. And then a strange little path situation here where we need to kind of climb a variety of things to get where we're going. Let that blast. Oh no. And if we don't do that, we fall down. You have to actually climb that thing that's got the lightning coming out of it. And then we're fine. And we're good. We can go. And not do that ever again. Well. Now obviously I'm using infinite health here, so I can just kind of attach myself to the rock face and beat this thing down. It's a living rock face! Make sure you jump there, otherwise you're going to fall to your death. So yeah, the kind of Super Nintendo's answer to Strider, interestingly only released in Europe and North America. The Japanese release didn't happen. It was cancelled for Japan. Now we got this boss. Looks like something off an album cover. For the band Ghost. Or something, you know. It's like some sort of dead elf. She's got spiky ears, so she's a dead elf. A giant dead elf. Use one of these on our giant dead elf friend. And we're done, apparently. Stage complete. There we go. Tong City done. Jod Valley. That last boss was actually edited from what they wanted the boss to be as well. Hey, that thing's head was still stuck in the... They wanted that last boss that was like the elf creature thing. Originally it was supposed to be just like a woman lying on her side, but apparently Nintendo didn't like that. Because they didn't like to portray violence against women. Which is understandable. At a time, you know, when people disliked games for a variety of reasons, something like that would not have gone over very well. And now we've got a Mecha Godzilla armadillo type creature. That jumping kick doesn't really get much use, to be honest. Or at least it doesn't get much use with me. I'm glad that I've got the cheats on for that section, because that's quite frustrating. Now we've got to kill this thing. I get an alert phase for this, so it's kind of a mini boss, I suppose. There's actually two of these. Quite easy to defeat. When you're cheating. I like the music, I like the style of the game, obviously. I'm surprised they were able to get away with so cleanly and clearly, should I say, making this very much a Strider style game. There didn't seem to be as much attempt to differentiate it that much from something like Strider. Which is also a fantastic game series. Right, next boss. There's that eagle again. This time he's turned into like a robo-eagle. So he does a low kick with a spinny boomerang thing, which you can just pretty much duck. And now we're going to get bombarded, which will send us down for a long distance. But we're okay. We're okay because apparently giant falls don't hurt us. I suppose that's what you get with being not really human. Long fall again, because why not? There's probably lots of things we could have fought there. And this thing's gone crazy, it's running super fast. And continue. Here we go, another boss. And this is this stage's boss. It's like a weird snake thing, almost looks a bit like, what are those things in Dark Crystal called? Skeksis or something? It almost looks like the head of one of them. And just a quick special bomb as well, for good measure. Quite an annoying creature, really. Too much fire! Don't they know they're not supposed to use flamethrowers against infantry? And that's that stage complete. We're fairly racing through things. Stage 3 cleared. Stage 4, Grey Fac. Grey Fac? I don't give a Grey Fac. What? I don't think that's what it's about. I don't think that's what the name's supposed to suggest at all. It's a factory and it's grey. I assume that anyway. It looks like a factory, doesn't it? That builds things. Oh, some sort of giant-headed creature. Looks like they've got a xenomorph head. So on the hard difficulty, it appears I don't get any weapon upgrades. Or I've just missed them, which is also possible. Here we go. Another boss fight against a flying knight. Flying clockwork knight? I don't know. Is it clockwork? It's got like pistons on it, maybe not. And like some sort of exhaust at its back there, look. And it's dead. And it drops cogs. And now we've got weird spiky wheels to attack us. We've got to just jump up as much as we can. Yeah, these wheels will even go up the way. But we're good. Cleared those enemies without too much difficulty at all. Now we've got to go along this wall, along this ceiling. Quite straightforward. No enemies to fight while we're doing it either, which is good. There's weird people that turn their heads into guns. Someone experimented on these people and turned them into living weapons. Which they did to me too. See, now here's this guy again. Here he is. His name is Kurt. He is basically me. Except he also has that. I'll shoot him with one of these. It won't be long until he's gone. There he goes. Escape again. Escape. Go away. Okay, we're good. Now we just need to jump across and then jump again. Next. There is another boss here. I don't think you can attack it until after this section, because it doesn't seem to take any damage. So basically I've just got to run away from it for now. Just run away from it until we get to an open area. Which is just coming up. Now it's going to stand up like some kind of, I don't know, thing. Now we can hurt it. And then it will start climbing eventually once we've done enough damage to it. It'll change form into this, and then we'll have to attack it to destroy it from the side. It'll gradually be destroyed as it loses its limbs. Just keep beating on it like so. And eventually it will lose everything. It's lost its head now. Make sure you climb before the stage eats you up. I don't think that's what happens, but you know. And that's that stage complete. Now you think that's 4 stages done. That's the game done, right? That's the game over, finished. No, because Bruford comes up out of the sea. Like Atlantis. And we're going up. So yeah, it's an enjoyable game. It's very much like other games of the time, as you can see. Specifically, I would say Strider. However, there are some enemy designs which are a bit reminiscent of some of the Valis games. But I mean, we can say without a doubt, I think that its biggest influence is definitely Strider. I think we've killed it. Moving on. Come on, I'm wanting to kick you guys as you're coming. We can't kick them. It's not fair. That's a big fall. Are we sure we're going to survive this? To be honest, it'd be better just doing this. It'd be better letting Jimmy Carr laugh while I fight. It's a long way, but we did it in the end, and now we've got an evil head to fight us again. Another evil head. These people really love evil heads. Take this, evil head beast. Goodbye. We're supposed to go up now. Okay, well that's easy enough. Just climb, 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 right? Up we go. Okay, we're good. Now we're going down. This is quite annoying. Okay, we're good. Now keep going up. Up, up, up. Go platform to platform. Up, up, up. I just jumped off there. That was a bad idea, wasn't it? Now that I think about it. And down again. Down again. And finally we've reached... Oh, there's platforms there that we've got to land on, because if we don't, we die. And now I think we're okay. We need to get on this platform, but that's not difficult. Let's just do this. I know it pauses the game for a moment while we do it, and the enemies have just disappeared, but, you know. They're stuck inside the wall anyway. There's no way for me to get to them otherwise, so... Oh, this looks bad. This is definitely some kind of boss, right? Or maybe not. Just walk past it. Come on then, what are you doing? We're alerted to something, but... Has this game just decided to not let the boss do anything? Ah, wait, here we go. Here we go. Now it's here. Now we've finally got a weapon upgrade. That's him, look. We have to fight him first. He's saying, fire! So now he's turned into Dalsum. Yoga fire! I know he says Yoga flame, but just leave me alone. And he's gone again. He's run away. Coward. Running away, are you? I thought that would be a boss, that thing. And it wasn't. It was just a piece of armor or something, just floating. It wasn't floating, was it? It was sitting there, minding its own business, and I thought it was a bad guy. Completely misinterpreting his aims. I was. Oh. My, we got a lot of extra stuff there. It's a triple-headed beast. Looks like the top head's the one that needs to go first. As it's the one that's moving. The one at the bottom's moving too, it's speaking to me. Now that one's attacking. Let's do this for a little bit. Because why not? And that bit's dead. Is that it? Is the whole thing dead? Yes it is, because we're falling again. We're falling in slow motion. Now we've got some kind of weird demon. How did I kill this? How does this get hurt? Oh, down there. I see. I think you got to do that and then that. And do this again, because that fight's just a little bit weird. Oh, that is hurting him, okay. It's gradually hurting him, but it does seem to be taking quite some time to do anything. But as this is the final boss, it might take quite some time, you know, I mean, obviously. Do this again. It almost feels like you've got to go up and down. Like, have I got to go down there to do this? So that's what I don't know. Is it its body I'm supposed to kill? Is it both? I just don't know. We can reach far enough with this to hit him. Ah, this might be a better option. I assume this is what I've got to do. Ah, yes it is! Because it's done! The boss, his head blew up. And that means we win. Because when things' heads blow up, that usually means that they've lost. Usually. And here we reach the end. It's a person running against the sun. Not into the sunset. Don't be silly. But running alongside the sun. That's some nice music. And it's generally a pretty good game. I'm assuming there's nothing more to this than just someone's running. It's sunset. And there we are. So I hope you've enjoyed watching me play through Run Saber. If you have, please feel free to hit that like button. Maybe add a subscription too. And I'll see you all next time. For now though, thank you very much. And goodbye. Goodbye. Indeed, goodbye.